Why is it, as a patient, that I feel so often that I'm not listened to by medical professionals? This is not a dig at anyone who is a medical professional, because I know there are amazing people in the medical field. I know people in the medical field, but Okay, so today I was supposed to restart methotrexate for my arthritis. I've been on medicated for a couple of months, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I used to take methotrexate. I've taken methotrexate for 6 months. I know how it works. I know what the injection pen's supposed to look like. So they decided to do over the phone, putting me back on it, because you're supposed to have a meeting with a nurse when you're doing an injectable. Right, I took the lid off the first pen. This is the pen here. So there would be like yellow liquid in here where you would inject yourself. I took the lid off it, and this black thing that's in the lid, that's like sticking out, was stuck in here surrounding the needle. You can't even see, but there's a little needle in there. Anyway, that black thing was stuck around. So when I was first trained to do this face to face, I was always taught, look down, check your needle's intact, make sure it's not broken before you start trying to inject yourself. Grand, so I did that. And I said to the girl, the nurse on the phone, I went, oh, well, it doesn't quite look right because I can't see the needle. There's a bit of black plastic surrounding it. And she told me, don't you be looking at anything you're not supposed to be looking at. Just go ahead and stick it in your leg. And I said, well, I've been on methotrexate before for about 6 months and it just doesn't look right. Have they changed the pens or something? And she said, oh, they might have done. Yeah. So, trusting the medical professional's advice, I jammed this pen into my leg and continued jamming it and waiting for it to click. And it didn't click. And she said, you're not pushing hard enough. So I kept pushing and it still didn't click. So I took it away and I looked again and I said, that black thing, she said, put the lid back on. So I put the lid back on, took the lid off. Lo and behold, the black thing comes out. But because I've been pushing so hard, I've already released the dose, but it had nowhere to go because the black thing was stopping it. So when I take the lid off, the medicine sprays all over my kitchen. Okay, no problem. You didn't break the skin. We'll try the second pen. Same issue. She didn't believe me that the black thing shouldn't have been there. So again, we're jamming to the point where we actually do break skin on this side, and then I look and the medicine isn't moving. So I pushed it hard enough that I've managed to push the needle past the black plastic into my leg. The dose still wasn't going anywhere. Take it away, and again, sprays all over my kitchen. If you just listened to me. They were faulty pens. So now I can't take another dose for a week and I have to wait to the 3rd of January to go in and see someone because they think I'm an idiot who doesn't know how to inject the pen, even though I do, and they were faulty. And now I've got to clear up toxic medicine that has to be cleaned properly from my kitchen so my toddler doesn't get sick. I've got to put all these clothes in a 40-degree wash and go and have a shower in case there's any little bit of this toxic medicine on me. Please listen to patients.